Hi everybody, welcome back to the TechSupper channel. Today, in this video, we are going to discuss about our new launch service of OCI, which is PostgreSQL. And I'm helping you to understand this PostgreSQL, what that service is, and how do we provision and connect to PostgreSQL using CLI with all the required steps. Before I get into this, I would request everybody to subscribe to my channel and click on a bell icon to get regular updates. Let's begin and understand what PostgreSQL service is on OCI. So OCI database with PostgreSQL is a fully managed service. When I say fully managed, meaning from provisioning to scaling mm, to manage backups, all are taken care by Oracle. So it's a completely fully managed PostgreSQL compatible service with intelligent sizing, tuning, and high durability. So as a developer, you only need to focus on your business requirements. You don't need to focus on managing the PostgreSQL database, infrastructure, tuning, sizing, high availability, all will be taken care by Oracle. You simply need to focus on your business requirements, get it fulfilled, and all the heavy lifting will be done by Oracle. This service, when you create this service, it is automatically scales storage as your database size grows. As in when you create tables, you drop your tables. If more storage is required, it will be add on, and if storage is not required, it will be dropped, making management easier on you and optimize storage span. So OCI database with PostgreSQL is designed for high availability by offering durability even in the event of any AD failure. So this service is a newly launched service on OCI. It's released in the month of November 23, and it's a completely managed. You simply provision a service by providing some information. Your service will be provisioned, and now you can start using the PostgreSQL and then connect with your application. Now let's begin and let us see how we can create a PostgreSQL service on OCI and how do we connect this PostgreSQL with CLI command. Let's begin. So for that, of course, you need a OCI tenancy, and you can have the free OCI tenancy to create the PostgreSQL. The first prerequisite is you must have the network VCN. If you don't have VCN, you cannot create the Postgre. So you can create a VCN easily. I already have the demo VCN. You can create. I start VCN wizard, create VCN with internet connectivity, start VCN wizard. You can provide all the required information. Let's say VCN name is test VCN. I'm not creating it, but we'll show you. And then it will create all the necessary VCN with range 10.0.0.0/16. The public subnet, private subnet, and next, and it will also create other necessary resources like some internet gateway, NAT gateway, service gateway, and it will also add the security list and will add the rules. It will also create the route tables. So you create and your VCN will be created. I'm not creating it. I already have the VCN. I can show you. This is the VCN that I have inside the range. If you open that VCN, you will see you have a private subnet and public subnet. You have few routing tables, which is created automatically, security list, and service gateway, NAT gateway, and everything. Now, let's go back and create a PostgreSQL. Go to the databases, and here we have our databases. Click on this databases, which will take you to the create PostgreSQL, and it also gives you the prerequisites like create VCN subnet, you can create groups, you can create policies to create the PostgreSQL if you are not the admin. I'm the admin, so I don't need to do all these things. But yeah, if you are not the admin, your admin has to create all those policies and provide those policies to the group of users who would like to manage this PostgreSQL. Now let's click on a create button. You can create PostgreSQL new DB system, or you can create from backups also. If you have a PostgreSQL backup, you can create a new from this. Let's click on a create new DB system for now and click on the next button. On the next button, it will ask the name. Let me give a short name, description. As of now, you can use only the version 14, but in future releases, OCI can support more. Node count. So you can start with node count 1, the primary node on, and you can go up to 8. So if you see 9, it says you can go up to 8 nodes. So meaning 8 nodes, meaning 1 primary and 7 more will be stands as replica node. Let's go with one performance tier, 300K IOFs, data placement, regional or AD specific. Okay, let's go by default option, and then you can choose which AD you wanted to use to spin up your PostgreSQL. I can choose AD1, but if you don't choose, OCI will choose on their own automatically. Then OCPU, how many CPUs you need? You can start with small 2 and go beyond 64. Let's go with the 2 for now. And then shapes will come here. Let's go with this PostgreSQL VM standard E4 flags to 32 GB. And then network configuration. Under network configuration, you have to choose the VCN and make sure you only choose your private subnet. So public subnet is not allowed. So choose private subnet. And then if you wanted to give your own private IP address, you can give it. Database system, let's use our username admin. Once it is created, you cannot change that. Password options, you can take password from OCI wallet and you can enter your own password as well. Let me enter my password and confirm password. Management policy, you can enable automatic backups if you need. You can choose automatic backups and then you can choose the frequency daily, weekly and monthly, and then when will be the backup start time, backup retention period 1 days. You can retain up to 32 days. Let's disable this. Maintenance, so when the patching will apply, it is set by Oracle, or you can choose your maintenance window as per the given calendar. Let's use this. Let's say next. On the next screen, you can review your information that you have given in the previous screen, and let's say submit. Now your PostgreSQL instance will be created within a minute or two. Now, since this is in the private instance, I need to connect this PostgreSQL from one of the compute instance. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to choose create a compute instance. I already have it, instances. Okay. And here you can see I have already spin up an instance which has the public IP instance. Okay. This is the same VCN in which my database resides, but it is uses the public subnet. So let me connect to this instance for now so that I can show you how do I connect PostgreSQL from the compute instance using CLI option. So I will copy this private and I will open my putty. Okay, let me share this putty screen and let me enter the IP. Let me go to the SSH auth and let me choose the private key here and then open. So here you see, this has been PC. and then enter your password of the private key. So here you can see I have connected to the VCN, sorry, this compute instance. Now I need to install the PostgreSQL client, which I can do. So here, this is the command to install the PostgreSQL client, sudo yum install PostgreSQL. I already have it, but if you enter it, maybe it will be, it is already installed. Yeah, it is already installed, but you need to run this command to install Postgre CLI. Okay, now let me go back to here and let's see if my database is up. Developer databases, and it is still creating. Once it is created, what you need to do, it will give you one endpoint, and then you need to use that endpoint to connect to that DB system. All right. So you can see this database is up now, and we have the endpoint. And here you can see we have one node, primary node, and you can see the details of this node. There we have the private IP of this node, and we have this port F5432. So like I need to connect this database with my compute instance. So I need to open this 54543 port from I have to open this port. So I will go to the networking, go there, open this and go to the private subnet and go to your security list that is created automatically. Add an ingress rule, source IP, give the VCN, CIDR range here. Destination port is this 5432 and add ingress rule. Okay. Now let's go to the database. Let's take the endpoint, this one, and let's try to connect with a command. Okay, so let me go back to the compute instance and enter a command for psql-h. This is the endpoint. IP -u is the username that you have given while creating your PostgreSQL instance. -d is the default database, and then enter. And if it will try to connect, it will ask for the admin password. I will enter the password. And here we are connected. So now let me start creating one table here. Let me enter a command to and then enter. And here you can see table is created. Let me enter one record here. It is simple SQL command. And then you can say select star from employee. And here we go. So this is how you can create a PostgreSQL service instance on OCI, and then you can connect with CLI. I hope you find this video useful. If you liked it, please like, comment, and share. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on a bell icon to get regular updates. Thank you. Bye-bye.